No worries. Welcome to the 4:30 session, or the third session of the day. I'm just going to be joined in a second by Rhys Daly, who's come down from Hervey Bay to take on Dean O'Connell from Sydney, Welsh fella, and we'll just have a chat right now.
Cool. Thank you. Hey Brent, how you going?
How are you, mate?
Good.
Mate, wow. It's at least 3 or 4 times that you've had a crack at these now.
Yeah,
Is it
fourth time this one? Yeah.
fourth time? What's your record at the moment?
1-2, lost one. Nathan Appleton dusted me up.
Dusted you up,
Yeah.
did he?
Yeah.
Fine young player, Nathan Appleton.
Yeah.
How's your prep? I haven't spoken to you for a couple of months. Usually I speak to you and we have a bit of chat about what you're doing in the game. How have you prepared for this?
I haven't had much preparation, to be honest. Been working a lot, but came in early today. Feel really good, and healthy and stuff. So been playing a long time, so I feel pretty confident regardless. Like whether I'm playing all the time or not. So sometimes a break's a good thing. So yeah, feel anxious to play. Excited.
Awesome, Rhys, mate. I love having you on the cards, and all the best today. And I hope you enjoy yourself.
Yep. Thank you.
Good on you, boat. Dino.
Hey. Cheers.
Well, I haven't seen you for a fair few months, mate.
I know, how's it been?
Mate, it's been good. I think I last seen you Christmas Cup.
Yes, very good fun actually, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Is there a possibility we get you back?
Well, I wanted to because Josh has already sent me the invite, but unfortunately I'm back home. So
back.
it was, otherwise I would 100% be there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Well, I haven't seen any of your pool for a little while, but last time I seen you play, you were on song. You were hitting a nice ball. I seen you having a bit of a hit with Greg Siegel, and I think I might have even had a few hits with you.
I had yeah, there was a bit of an awkward situation, that one, because I actually left my cue in Sydney. I left it in the Uber, and I had to borrow Jamie Walker's cue. But no, I've been having a hit now on my own cue, which is good. Unfortunately, there's not many 2-shot tables in Sydney.
No.
And the people that do have a 2-shot table, they're too far. So I've just been using Pro Cup bowls on a snooker table, and I'm just getting a feel for that smaller one.
And just for the viewers at home, can you just, because we haven't got a lot of time to have a chat, but just while we can, were you on the Welsh tour at all at one stage when you were young? You were a Welsh junior champion, or what? How did it go? Can you give us a quick briefing?
Yeah, so I started playing when I was about 13, and then I entered into the Welsh under-18s team at 14. And that's where I met Josh, Craze.
Yes.
And I played up until 17, 18, and then took a long break.
Yep.
And then since I've come back to, moved to Australia, I've started getting back into Q sports again. So.
Okay, so you were doing it for a number of years while you were in Wales.
Yeah.
And now you got the hunger back and the bug, and
I'm looking forward to it.
And you're loving it again.
Yeah.
Dino, I wish you all the best, and I hope you have fun.
Yep. Cheers. Thanks, really.
Good on you, mate. Okay, now we just get, I think they call him the Black Mamba. Is it the Black Mamba?
So.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
I don't know. Was that Kobe? Or Black Magic or something? I just call him Vinny. How are you, my brother?
Good. How you guys going?
Mate, wonderful. You excited, Vinny?
Yes, I'm excited.
I don't know how many you've had of these, but I feel there's been a number over the years.
This is my second one.
Oh, ever?
Yeah.
Is it really?
The first one was cancer, and he got me.
Okay, but what about just $500 and stuff?
Oh, there are a few of them.
A few of them, but not the $1,000 ones.
No.
Okay, the decent sized ones.
Yes.
How's your prep been, Vince?
Been good.
Been good. You
had a few hit with the boys, and
they keep you young.
Oh yes. You've got to pop balls to keep up with them.
Joshy and
Kyle. Yeah.
Hard work.
Yes. They don't leave you much.
And I'm sure you win the odd session.
Yeah. Gotta have to lock them down, you know. This is
Yeah, that's it.
one of the old boys' game.
Vince, have a great match and play well.
Legend.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. The Welsh Dragon number 3.
Number 3.
Okay, did you realise there was a Welsh Dragon playing the last game?
I didn't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
Who was?
All the best as well.
It was really good to see you, mate.
Big Tim, the big tall bloke.
Okay, played
that
Peter?
That played Peter, yeah, Welsh player.
Okay.
Yeah, good
Taken
guy.
over.
Yeah, taken over. Joshie, I haven't had many conversations with you in the last, even since the Christmas Cup, not much.
Yeah, true, yeah.
You've been away. I don't know how much pool you've played. You want to let people know a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, no, obviously I've done a bit of travelling, but since I come back off my last swing, I've actually been hitting a few balls, to be honest. I've had a good 4-5 solid practice sessions.
Yep.
Which is probably the most in about 10 to 15 years. So yeah, absolutely no excuses whatsoever today. Also, I know Vince is a good player. So yeah, never played at this venue before, but looking forward to it. So it should be good.
I look forward to seeing you go, mate. I love watching you play.
Cheers, mate.
I think you're a great bloke and an ambassador for the game, mate.
Cheers, really. Thank you very much, and thanks again for sorting this all out, setting up the money games. You, Ness, Jay, the rest of the team.
Oh, mate, Jay's been the man this weekend, I tell you. How good does he go?
He's not too bad, is he?
He goes good, the old Jay. Good luck in your match. I hope you play well.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Here he comes, the man of the moment.
You're always sticking me in it, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, this is where you take over. Let's go. What do you got for me?
A couple of cracking matches, almost the prequel to the main event, and I feel like we've got a couple of main events here right now.
I really do think so. Now, I want you to watch closely. I want you to watch Rhys Daly.
Yep.
Rhys Daly really impresses me. I think out of the 4 here, I feel Rhys is so naturally talented, and he's starting to find that talent now at 35, 38. Cracking match. 2 young fellas getting on. I don't know how old Dean O'Connell is. He's probably 30.
He looks 16.
Well, that's right. So I'm not going to guess. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, as you said, like a couple of Welsh mates. We've had a Welsh guy on the card before this one as well. So, we're getting dominated by the Welsh here. I'm really looking forward to the Josh Craze Vince Lee match. As you said, Rhys Daly has been playing really well since last year when I played against in last
the last card, he was the player of the card. I mean, if you were to pick a player of the card so far, my player of the card is Chris Livingston, and I think me and you will talk about the player of the card at the end of it all, and we'll vote our player of the card. But it was Rhys last time, and we had, I think we had Craig Stevens and all that in our card. But looking forward to the matches. We're going to be front row seats.
Absolutely, we've got a nice bird's eye view as well.
And all the best to the players.
Let's have a good one. We're good to go.
Good to go. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys, we're back again for the 4:30 session of Reedy's 8-Ball Q Sports Money Card for September of 2023. Some tantalising matches. On table 1 we have Rhys Daly versus Dean O'Connell. And table 2 we have Vince Lee versus Josh Craze. Vince, a local guy. Josh, Welsh background, coming out to Australia not that long ago. And his mate Dean O'Connell on table 1, another Welsh mate. As you heard in the lead up, had a lot of influence growing up in Wales, playing on the tour over there. And Rhys, Harvey Bay boy, who comes down for many, many cards. And as Reddy said, was probably his pick of the card last match. So we're just waiting for Reedy. We're just waiting for Reedy to do the formalities with the players and the referees, making sure that everyone knows the rules and making sure that everyone's doing the right things. And we will get stuck into the action shortly. Great to see a lot of support already in the chat. Sue, Toby, Jared, Nicole, Paul. Great to have you on the stream. Feel free to message and interact with us. We like the viewers getting on board and being involved. We should be teeing off pretty shortly. So bear with us. We're good to go on table 2.
What are you drinking, 2 feet? You got a drink now?
Fair lag. Josh has almost managed to sit that against the top rail, but Josh will break first.
Who's blue and who's red? Are you blue? Blue.
Oh dear.
That's alright, I'll change it around. Whoever wins the lag, I can change it.
Reedy, the man, the myth.
What are you talking about? There's only one man in this building, and it's you.
He is back. He's given the players the brief. Told the referee, told him to respect the referee, respect the venue, respect Reedy, and respect Nessie.
And Jay Windross.
And whenever Jay says something, ignore him. Josh has potted off the break and got a nice little layout here on reds. One little tough red, one little tough red here, which I believe he's going to run into now off the centre pocket. This one off the centre pocket. Which he's done perfectly. He's got one in the centre. Well, I don't think he's on the one in the centre, but
This is a treat, mate. It's a treat to have all these boys playing. It's great to watch.
as we were saying on the lead up, that you could almost have this as your main card. We've almost got back-to-back main cards.
I love that. It's not a Barney versus a Woodsy match or anything like that, but it's high quality for Queensland.
Absolutely. The two Welsh boys at the table.
How cool is that? They were on the tour together when they were young, and here they are playing side by side, in Queensland.
I can imagine the weather be a little bit warmer. Josh is at this nice, probably just wants to avoid the red that's dead on the top, yellow that's dead on the top
If he
row.
just plays a touch below centre, he's just going to miss that yellow anyway.
Did all the notes scratching.
It's tough when that happens.
The pasties.
It was hurting me.
And
Pulled up
8 ball.
Pulled up a couple of rolls, but yeah, going to be okay.
Josh is on the board. Break and run first frame.
Nice shooting.
Meaning business, he's got himself a glass of water, deciding not to go the alcoholic beverage.
What's Rhys on? I can't.
Rhys is on yellows, yeah. It just got into them well. Come up dry though. Yellow's looking nice.
I can see Rhys, he's having a drink while he's playing. I mean, some have chose to do that today. Scotty was into it. Who else was having a bit of a drink?
Pete was having a couple of quiet ones. Tim was having a couple.
Yeah, it just relaxes them, I think.
And that's the social side that we have on these cards, isn't it?
That's what we do,
They
mate.
to enjoy themselves.
As professional as we like to be, we still try and keep it, where people can, if it makes them feel, a little bit less edgy, have a drink.
Enjoyable, support the venue.
Yeah.
Chris and Jen and Juice, thank you for joining. Gin and juice. Nice, I like it. I think.
Can I turn that this way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just
Sorry, yeah, I'll finish with
I think Rhys might have had his last visit here. The only saving grace he's got at the moment is where the 8 ball is.
Well, I guarantee Vince has had his last visit here too, because Josh will run rampant here.
I don't know if is he on it?
Yeah, he's on that.
I don't think he is. He's looking at swerve it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's 3-0 for the day.
Dean was hoping just to catch that red. Just slid past it. Vince obviously playing on his home tables here at Norths. Would know these tables like the back of his hand.
A very solid player is Vince.
In all forms, in international, in black ball, and also world rules.
Just solid, mate.
Yep. Can be creative when required, but
Nice grinder of the game.
he's someone who just knows his game and knows his ability.
A nice grinder of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't mind the grinders.
Yep.
Because I was probably middle ball tapping ready
I was about to say it, but I was waiting for you to say it instead.
until I put that show on at the pockets.
Uh-oh, Rhys. Rhys. I don't know if Vinny's left himself touching here or not.
And got away with it. Great shot.
Not bad at all.
Great
Not
shot.
bad. Vinny's touching ball here. Reedy, what are your thoughts on?
I was just going to run it up onto the thingy.
I was thinking of the 2 yellows down here. Is playing the higher of the 2 yellows in the bottom right corner.
Mm-hmm.
Playing it off the bottom yellow to pot that top yellow, which will run the yellow up the top of the table, leaving the white dead down the bottom of the table here. You like to eliminate balls? I was just being creative for you.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. I don't mind it at all, mate.
He's got away with it.
Isn't it strange?
Good thinking by Dean.
Isn't
Good
it
thinking.
unreal pool? The flicks, the nudges, the leaves, in the last match, a blackout a turn to go send someone to the hill, and a blackout a turn from the other bloke to send him to the hill.
Smart shot from Rhys, just leaving a tough ball, rather than going at it and possibly leaving an easy open shot. Looks like to me that Dean knows one way, and that's to attack.
Sydney player,
Sydney player, so
Very aggressive.
9 ball,
very aggressive.
9 ball dominant.
And that's what I'm saying with Rhysy. You leave him those kind of shots. Long queuing here, mate. He's a very free-flowing player, Rhysy.
Yes, opens up the account. I think the difference that I saw from Rhys last year compared to this year is his ability to close frames out. He was breaking and potting heaps of balls and running, but just wasn't able to close out the
Those
frame.
last couple of balls and
This year, I've seen someone who can close out frames and do it, and probably increase his percentage of running racks. Josh has given himself a nice little angle here, probably a little bit close to. A little bit close to the rail to be able to get a proper angle, but the problem with this shot here, you're probably playing towards the red on the left side, the centre of the table. He's just caught it.
I think cue the ball lovely.
He does. He does.
It's
Cue's
just,
very
it's
nice.
just, they're born with cues over there, mate,
Yep.
aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's
You-
it's drilled into him. I think
Because-
yeah. There's definitely more opportunity for with snooker and those sort of, and you've got the other players around you as well.
Josh was he was under 21 world champion.
Oh really?
Right, under 21 world champion when Cousins and all that played in it,
Oh really? Tom Cousins,
All of them.
Top Cat.
and he won it.
Wow, we.
So we're talking.
Well, we.
Okay, so Joshy's been out of the game for 15 years, but it's a different 15 year out of the game with what was your man's name from
Jeff?
Yeah, it's a different class.
Different kettle of fish.
Yeah, so this guy obviously was tipped to be future World Open champion, one of those kind of players, but then just went travelling.
So a rival to Mick Hill. So Mick Hill might not be where it is if it wasn't for him choosing a different career path.
I'm not saying like that, and that's funny.
I reckon you never know.
Well, you never know, but
never
I
know.
just think,
Talking hindsight
I just think he just went travelling for 10 or 15 years. Went, I'm not interested. Okay, after winning a world title in junior, that'll do me.
I've accomplished.
And I'm just going to travel.
I'm going to go out a world champion.
And you can see the brilliance in just the way he cues and stuff now. So
Absolutely. Just gone in off. Giving Vinny ball in hand. Vinny's liking the reds here, which I would as well. Toby's gone off here. He reckons 11-3 to Josh.
could be.
So that's pretty much every fourth frame.
I'm going to say.
Vince wins one.
I'm going to say 6.
11-6.
Yeah.
11-6.
Yeah, to the Craze.
Okay.
Only because I believe Vince is he's a fighter.
Absolutely. Creative shot. Played it off the yellow, making sure that he gets position. Probably would have liked to have been another full roll over. But in doing so, killed another one of Josh's balls.
Doesn't want to be hampered. Hampered.
Hampered or not, he's got the ball down the bottom corner.
Thanks again for your time this weekend, mate.
No worries, I enjoy doing it. It's good fun.
Yeah, look,
Rather than running around doing everything, I get to do the easy job.
sit back and have a couple and whatever's. Oh, I didn't realise you had a ball up here. Okay.
Yep. Vinny's in a bit of a tricky
I think
spot here.
I think moving forward, Jay, depending on what sort of tables are coming out and what they look like and all this, I think we'll be talking further. I think I don't know what's on the cards for pool, but you know.
This sounds interesting.
Well, I'm just saying, if the tables are just top shelf, who knows what could possibly happen. I mean, there's been whispers of different things.
Clever shot. Good shot from Dean. I haven't seen much of Dean play apart from the last frame, but I'm penciling this one in and hit it with confidence. Just turn this ring right.
You want to join, dude? Looks like you've got him. Thanks, guys. I've been sacked by Jay. You don't get much. You don't get a long crack when Jay's in charge. He gets rid of you.
Truth be told, Sean came to relieve me of my duties, and Reedy saw Sean and quickly evacuated his seat. It's just overruns it a little bit, but should be no problem. Just overrun it a little bit from ideal, but Vinny is on the board.
Got a few people in here today.
Yeah. I think the Welsh supporters are in force. Yep, 2 matches. We what else?
I'm watching as well.
I had a phone call. Rhys should be alright here. He should avoid this. Oh, he's screwed into it. I thought hitting that natural, he was. Oh well.
I thought, is he on that?
He could have played that natural.
Sorry to interrupt. I just thought he could have sucked into that and held. So
I thought that was quite natural. He would have been able to land on it. Just play a natural ball. I thought he could have played that natural and would have landed on it quite fine, but obviously he's played it the way he saw it. Knocked it in
Absolutely nailed that.
and he's sneaking himself again.
no, he's on it. That looks like he's on it.
Swerving.
A little massage here.
Got a bit of swerve. Foul. He's caught the red. Then comes the table ball in hand with the 2 balls on the rail. Just peel it off. Just peel it off. Just peel it off. I don't know why Tony put it on there.
They're always a pain, aren't they?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was required on the balk, but generally top ball on the triangle makes sense.
Doesn't wear the cloth down a little bit.
Yeah. I think probably going to want to take this ball on the side rail on the right side first, just to be able to position it where he wants. Josh has tried to play off the yellow. Just going to trickle this in. Oh no. That's in on a supreme table because you want to play the outside jaw to drop that in. So I don't know if that's an old habit, but with these Australian tables, you've got to go more central to the pocket. I know with the Supremes you can be an inch away from the rail, but catching the outside jaw they drop in. But these ones just don't.
It's a nice play.
Nice finish there from Rhys to take a very nice 8 ball.
So Vincey's got a bit of work here to do on the yellows.
He's got a little bit of table control when it comes to sort of the cluster in the centre of the table, but the red 8 ball and yellow are sort of tough for Josh. It's definitely not something that Vinny would want to disturb. I think he's playing this the wrong way. I feel like he'd want to come up right. Play that alright. I don't know if you want to chip off the bottom of it, chip off the other way and get in behind the red down the bottom of the table. Don't know if that might have been the better shot or not. I'm not sure. Nessie, I love Nessie. She always comes up with a smile on her face.
Always happy.
Always happy when Reedy's not around.
You don't live with me. Different story at home. I'm giving you the tip. In it though.
In it.
It's all smiles when you're out and about.
It's all the front. It's all the front. I'm telling you.
It's pretty badass.
Alright, there's worse things in the world.
I knew there was a reason why you did these money matches, Nessie.
Yeah. It's to please everybody else but me.
These yellows aren't too bad. He's just got a yellow on the right side. It's probably his hardest ball. All the rest go to a pocket quite easily. Thing is, you can't just land on this guy. I don't think that yellow that's below the 8 ball actually goes to the right centre.
I think the red might be impeding it.
I believe so too.
Looks like that yellow does go in both the bottom left corner and into the middle, the right middle.
Okay.
I think you'd be cheating pockets, but I think it still goes if you just play it dead way.
Oh, great shot. Great shot. Looks like he might have to play. I don't think he's going to get another double here.
Not sure if you can get him behind the red to play that double, but I think he was looking at the top corner there.
Been a good opportunity here just to run this one in and nick his red off the rail. Just got to make sure he lands on something here, which probably didn't want that red in the way. Probably wouldn't have minded in front of the other red. Left him a pretty, not too tricky. He can choose to go the top red, the high of the black. Looks like he's going to cut this into the centre.
Played it in
Has
nicely.
done. Had a really good weight. Take this into the centre and probably looking at the angle he's got, probably run through down towards the balk. Take the red in the left centre.
Left centre.
Yep. Gone the other way, which works as well. Probably wanted to be a little bit lower.
I think he might be just a tad too high here.
Yeah. Would have liked to have been another couple inches closer to the balk, I think. But the red that's over the centre is hampering the out here for him being able to get to the red, sort of the highest red on the table.
Blocking that pocket, isn't it?
It is.
Might be able to play this with the eagle left hand side. What do you think? Just runs this down the rail?
It looks like he's siding it up to play the red off the rail, off the yellow, and being able to pocket it.
I'm thinking the loss of turn shot here, just red onto the yellow, pot the red and get the white safe behind the black.
Yep, good call. Good call.
Skill shot.
No, I don't think it goes. Oh, it does. It does. That's why you're here, Sean. 1-0 to you.
Got to be right somewhere.
They're tough to play on these tables with this cloth, especially if it's not playing quick.
Super easy to do it when you don't want it to do it.
When you're not thinking about it, it just naturally goes.
He's probably just under hit that a little bit.
Dean evens it up to a
Nice
piece.
all out there.
Very nice and loud.
To do a fair bit of work there.
Vince has got the same opportunity here to draw level. Which he has done.
evens on both tables.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a scenario for you, Jay, from something that happened here last night. So, players broken, potted might have been a yellow off the break, and they were touching ball on the yellow.
Yep.
Would you be still able to play the red and pot the red, or?
First of all, you got to nominate now. So if you're on an open table, you've got to nominate. On an open table, if you're touching ball, you have to nominate. If you don't nominate, any balls you pot, pretty much null and void. It's going to be an open table, loss of turn. So if you're in a situation where you are touching the yellow, you can nominate the red, pot the red, and you'll be on red.
Okay.
You can nominate yellow, and you can do what you would normally do as you would do in world rules. Well, you don't have to nominate in the situation of being on yellow or not nominated. Yeah, so you can just roll up to a rail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can be on yellow, nominate yellow, nominating yellow. If you're touching yellow, you can nominate yellow, play the red onto a yellow, and pot the yellow. You would be on yellow. Yep.
Looks a little bit straight here, Josh, on that red that he's just cannon.
Yeah, definitely. This is probably a ball you might want to just stun or maybe come back an inch or two. Take the long red of the left up the top of the table and just play the cue ball into the red centre of the table.
Through with the middle left-hand side.
He's gone too far. I think you're definitely playing to leave the white ball in line with where you're making contact. He's got enough. This makes yellows look pretty plumb. The only ball which is sort of hampering this out is surprisingly the yellow in the top right corner. It's probably the only ball which is the issue. I think if he takes that one first up and just drifts towards the centre of the reds, or the red that's closest to what would be the black spot on a snooker table, to take that yellow, which is just above the 8 ball, would open everything out. Choosing to go a bit of a different way to me, which is quite common.
Drops this in and probably scores back maybe half an inch. Come a little bit further than what I think he wanted it. I think he was aiming for the yellow right in between the 3 other ones. You can still play this and add off 2 rails, screw back into the side rail.
Oh, he's got a bit far. Yeah, he's gone too far. He's gone too far. Just overplayed it. Played a little bit quicker than what I was expecting.
They are running very nicely. Too nicely in that situation.
He's trying to get it safe, which he's just missed out on, I think.
I think he might be fine. It's hard to tell from up here.
No, I think he just puts this in the left corner and just nudges up against the red, just like that. Play the bottom red. I'm gonna play the bottom red first. Bottom red as in the one closest to the top row. Screw back here. Or you can choose to just run through off the top rail and just come through.
Bit of bottom left, I reckon.
Top left up. I'm probably running through that naturally and just coming in between the big gap between the two yellows, playing it into the left centre. But it's alright. You got to play what you're comfortable with. Played it well. Good finish to Josh. Score update, please, Mr. Reid.
13-0 Carlton.
Carlton are 2-1 to the Brisbane Lions. No score. Dean looks maybe a little bit straight on this, but he shouldn't be too much. Probably wants to have a bit of an angle onto this yellow that's in the cluster, just to give himself some gap away from the 8 ball into the opposite centre. He's probably going to play this into. Doesn't want to be straight on it. One thing he does not want is to be straight on it.
I think it's too.
He's gone a little bit too far here.
He's running into the red here, which they're always 50-50, you know. Sometimes you can control them, other times not so much.
The other option is you could possibly play it off the red into the centre, which will give him that angle.
Put it nicely. Just left himself a little bit of an awkward black here.
I don't know if he's taking the cut or the double. It looks like he's cutting. It looks like he's cutting.
Tough angles when they're so close like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
he's
he's
on
going
and
off.
So stiff, but you know, it's how you play the shot before that one, wasn't it? The one that he ran through.
Yeah.
Well, not the shot before that one. His second last ball, where
You didn't want to be straight on it. You wanted
No.
to be a little bit higher than straight. So you could just run through and play the black into the opposite middle.
yeah, and I think the option of playing it off the yellow was it off the red or off the yellow that was near. I think it was off the red that was near the left centre, just to create that angle which he was wanting. Could have been an option. It's yellow.
It's a nice break.
It's yellow. Would like a starting ball which he doesn't have. Would have liked to. Probably looks like he can get on the yellow on the top right corner. Short. Open table to Rhys. I wouldn't be surprised if
Going off that shot.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rhys goes red here.
I think it's much.
Probably doesn't have a starting ball, to be fair. We'll have to play a combination, I think. Played it well.
I think they were both much of muchness, you know. Both had a dead ball on the right. And Rhys is going to take care of this one pretty quickly, I reckon.
Just stun this in, maybe come back a little bit. Played it well. Just dead weight this one in. Now, I would be playing this to give myself two options. Whether I'll be playing to try and land on the red into... Doesn't want to be straight.
I don't think he minds if he's straight because he just draws back and plays the red into the middle, and he can create angle by playing off the yellow as well.
I was feeling like that red which is nearest to the 8 ball possibly passes the yellow into the top right corner, meaning why I believe that he would have liked to have.
I think he's playing this red into the right middle.
Yeah. Oh, great pot. Great pot.
19-1.
19-1 to Carlton.
Good finish there by Rhys.
Wiped its feet on the way through.
Josh is going long pocket, bottom right corner. Hit it extremely well. Oh, I've gone off in the holster there.
Pulled that jaw and spat right.
Mm-hmm. I think that 8's just on. Yeah, it is. It is on.
It's a great shot by Vince. Puts both the reds down the bottom corner there, just to make sure that he can just come straight up here now. Doesn't need to worry about going back down the table again.
Definitely a crafty player. Is he playing this off the yellow to open the pocket up, or is he just playing a dead weight?
I think he's just playing it off the rail.
Yep, perfect.
I personally would have played that a little bit harder to play the red into the same pocket.
I think this is probably the safer option. You got a bigger pocket.
25-1.
Carlton are jumped out to a 24-point lead. Vince is going to level things up here at 3 apiece.
Been a good match so far.
Been good quality. Been good quality. If anything, I'd almost say that table 1's been a little bit cleaner. Rhys has been clean. Josh started out well, but just errors here and there.
So the matches tonight, what are the races to?
I think we're 15 tonight.
15s.
15s.
We are race to 11 here. International rules. 45-second shot clock. There is no golden break or golden duck.
That'd be an
Another
interesting
mark in
addition.
front of goal. 25-1. Another mark in front of goal.
Carlton are bringing it. Josh with no result off the break.
The yellows are looking nice.
I think Glenn obviously wanted to play this into the left centre, but I feel like
You can soft screw this one here.
I feel like he might. Do you go the long pocket here and just come across the table?
Soft screw it into the short row.
Oh, well
He's
controlled.
played
Well.
that very well.
Great shot. Great shot.
31-1.
Good finish. Good finish to Dean. Closes the gap. Vince on yellows.
Not sure if that yellow versus red passes. I think it does.
Yeah, plenty. There's about an inch gap between the balls. Dean makes a ball. Reds look pretty bloody good. Good shot by Vince there.
It's just that one red up on the top rail. Dean.
I feel like he can play this in the centre and run down to it right now.
Get rid of the issue straight away.
Yep. Just wants to clip into it, which he has done.
He's
Now
left
it's
a beautiful angle.
just a natural angle just to run just past the balk. Vinny's just nudged that a little bit too close to the 8 ball.
I don't think he's got
Gone a bit far.
Might have to come back up and play the double on the yellow in the same pocket he's putting this yellow into. I don't think he can.
I think you can screw this bit of bottom left and come back to pick the gap between the two reds on the left side of the table. Put the yellow in the right centre.
I think it'll be a good shot.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you can. Just got to get the weight right. She has done. So just knock this in the centre and we'll run through and Vince will take the lead for the first time in this match. Glenn didn't want to make contact with that thicker contact with that yellow.
Wanted a little bit thinner or none at all.
All of a sudden this dream out is just not so dream.
It's great.
Oh, great shot. But he snookered himself again. Vince finishes off that one.
Jay said takes the lead for the first time in the match.
We're seeing it 4-3s. Both matches will more than likely take a break after these frames.
Brisbane's put another point on the board. 31-2.
31
Brisbane's
to 2.
doubled their score. Got two.
Has kept it underneath a 5-goal deficit.
Four, 4-3 Vincent.
Correct. Oh, he's given it a fair nudge. He's leaving a nice little safety here. Has left a kick shot on. Nice shot by Josh as well. Just opened them all out. Red, I think, just sneaks past in the top right corner. Oh, I think that might have been going had I not caught that yellow. You might see Josh load up with a bit of screw here. Try and get to below this red on the right side of the table.
Flare up, you reckon?
Yeah, look at it's a big pocket. It's a big pocket. You sort of run the risk of where the red's going to go, but I think this is the shot you got to take it on. I didn't even see the red down this bottom corner, so the computer screen's in my way, so I didn't actually see that. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me.
I think that's a strange shot. I would just drop in the one up the top. Anyway, each their own, I suppose.
Yep. That's another one to make.
This looks like he's on another out here.
Just got to play this right.
Leaves the rail ball for last and uses that to drop in for the black, I reckon.
I might find that Josh is going to have to play through this quite well now. I'm almost taking the rail ball now, just to screw back a couple of inches, and
I think you can almost. I think he needs to draw back too far on this one. Leave himself a nice angle. Go for it.
Josh just making a few mistakes here.
Greasy boys on song.
Reedy's happy with what he's seeing with Rhys.
And some nice pull.
We'll go to a break on table 1. We'll shift our focus to table 2. Josh just making a few errors here, which is giving Vince an opportunity just to chip around and look at this. Look at this.
It's rude that he's not on it.
He's going to have to play another kick shot here. He's got enough gap between those yellows on the right side, the one on the rail and the two yellows together. He might have to play it with a tiny bit of check. Really likes what he sees currently on table 1.
Oh, they kicked a goal. 31-8.
31-8. So they're mounting to come back of the lines. Vince will bring the pain here. He'll continuously just bring his balls into play while also getting safeties at the same time. Great shot. Great shot. Vince is just gonna want to have these two yellows in the bottom right corner of the balk just to separate. I don't go to any pocket except for the left centre. Yes, Paul, agree. Great match going on table 3. Oh, sorry, table 3, table 1. Table 3, I don't know where I got that from. Oh, look at this, and he's got lucky. I thought Vince was going to try and pot out there, but he's actually gone to safety.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't. Myself personally, I'll back in myself there.
Pop those ones on the chin as an opponent. Deal with that.
Well, you're
Maybe
going
get
to
a
get
few
too
back
much.
yourself.
He might have a double. Might have a double in the centre here.
Up and around the air break.
Back in the action on table 1. Rhys doesn't want to have too much of a break while he's feeling in form.
Oh, what an attempt.
Can you go to YouTube, please? I want to see this shot. Can you? Oh, thank you. I just want to watch what he does here. Really watch this.
Shot.
Great attempt.
Then off Cousins.
TC. Vince taking his opportunity to separate these two balls. Forcing Josh to...
I think there's a slither on that rim, but I don't believe you can pot it.
Definitely is an opportunity to hit it, but you can also come off the top rail and use the jaw just to nudge up against it.
Do you masso?
I'm not sure. Oh,
Pretty stiff.
He's giving himself a massive nick in the middle. Almost backwards nick in the middle.
load up on the right hand side, you reckon?
All the time.
Dean's got himself ball in hand. Table 1 here.
On the
With
yellow.
a tricky table. Going to play it off the yellow. Another great attempt. This frame's... This frame for Josh has just been countless times just having to try something just to try and keep himself at the table, because it hasn't been an easy layout for him after missing early on in the frame. It's probably a tiny little bit straighter on this than what he would have liked.
So Rhys has got a bit of work to do in this frame. Nothing's really out in the open, except for one ball.
I better do these ones. You know these ones?
My glasses.
How are you, buddy? I'm just wearing the Nessie glasses because I'm getting old.
Oh, good, mate. You look good wearing.
Good to see you, mate. How was your trip?
Yeah, good, mate. Like I said, mate, a bit scared last night, but good enough.
Good escape. Good escape. Didn't leave Rhys too much, but can come off the side of the yellow, come off the top rail and nestle behind the yellows on the right side.
I think that's all that Rhys can really do at the moment, unless he gets the white in behind the yellow and the black.
Probably not a bad shot that, because he's opened up his balls, but also left the 8 ball.
Still safe as well.
Yeah,
Hasn't
tough.
Hasn't really left Dean too much here.
Oh, he's on safe. Ooh. That's a good shot.
Oh, Vincey.
Very nice shot. This is just a bit of drag here. Probably just let the white ball lose its momentum before making contact, just so it rolls through just past the balk, I'd say.
Nessie reckons people's colours change when they start losing.
Oh, yeah.
That's to me. That's why I was talking about playing it with drag, just to make sure you just don't roll it like that, and it possibly can come off path. Just with an easy
Black to even the scores.
easy 8 ball, just could have been 5-3. The boys will take a break.
He's borrowed Dax's shirt. He's 6X, isn't he? That's pretty big. What is he now? What's he dropped? 40, 50?
I should give you this. Dax's.
How have you managed to keep that cue ball?
I've had for about 5 years. Since he played in our team.
I'm surprised it's not chalk dust by now.
Hey?
I'm surprised it's not dust by now.
It's his white ball from the Nationals from about 5 years ago when he played with us. So yeah, I've had it in my thing for when I see him, I'm going to give it back to him. So what? It sort of says Dax.
Have you met Keenan before?
Yeah.
You have?
Have you met Dax? Have you met him? No. Oh, you have.
Oh, because I think he's from, he's done some time in Melbourne. Did you meet him in Melbourne?
Yeah.
Got a slice on this.
Yeah, well, look, we saw Tim pop one of these. I think the way that Rhys has been hitting them, I think he's game here.
Yeah, takes the yellow inside the black.
Takes this one centre of the table in the centre.
And gets onto his next rail ball. And then from there, it's just cherries.
Canaries.
Canaries.
Canaries instead of cherries.
Probably a little bit far. I think he was trying to play for angle. Probably wanted to end up on the 8 ball spot just to give himself a bit of angle, just to stun or screw into the yellow that was on the side rail. Looks like he's going to try it again. I feel like it's unnecessary now. I feel like you can use that as your last ball, just to run in for it. You just don't want to leave yourself bad.
Yeah.
Which he's got away with it, which is good. You can trickle this in and probably go yellow in the opposite centre. It might be able to dead weight it. Yeah. Definitely yellow in the opposite centre.
A little legend. Beautiful.
Fabulous out.
Very nice from Rhys. Very nice. 6-3.
Just playing some great pool.
Takes the first frame after the break.
Because you know, Jay told me, no matter what you say, Brisbane are going to
So everyone thinks that, definitely. Oh God, imagine a Carlton Collingwood grand final. Jesus Christ. Financially impossible. We just have to, no, we just get 3 tickets, I'll get there, but.
A little bit of work to do here on the Reds. Have to come up to the top here now. These major issues, the red next to the black. Great shot by Rhys. So he plays the. Second game started.
Oh,
Split screen.
double. Double me up. Single, double. It's just those four. Try and make it so as it's when I'm not here that you guys can sort of go, oh yeah, that's table one,
Yeah.
single view. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Makes
quite
it
easy
easy.
to do. Matches.
Looks like you might have to take this long now. White should be fine. Absolutely creamed it, but hasn't really got a result. Nice effort. Bad miss, but hasn't really left Rhys too much here. He's got a lot of work to do to try and get the white down to around the black spot. Well, he would have gone down there, just missed the pot. Nice solid shot there by Dean. Just giving Rhys a little bit of a sniff here.
Joe Danaher, where's this going?
This is going into the Melbourne.
You reckon it's
This is going into the Yarra.
which end is he kicking it to? Because that could be true.
I think he's left Rhys on that yellow.
He's got it. Sausage roll.
All of a sudden,
Sausage roll. Must be quite windy outside. Must be the scoring end.
They're nice, but I think after a while they'd get really sweet.
They all do.
Hmm?
The fruit punch one's my favourite.
They are my new favourite.
Heard a lot of good things about Bilsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beauties. Wait till you go to Nationals and then go to Beechworth. You can go to Bilson's and they've got them all lined up on the bar. You can go around and just taste them all.
Should have told
Is
Nessie
there a-
that one.
Is there a motel room nearby?
Might have to organise a tour bus.
Nessie's going to be MIA
Right.
for a couple
No.
of days at Nationals.
We're not going to the wedding. We're going straight to the Bilsons.
Oh no, Glenn's done himself a mischief there. Pretty much handed the frame to Rhys at 6-3 up.
It's not what you want to be doing.
No.
not part of the game plan.
Then again,
Oh, played. Josh is loving life here on table 2. Got the ball on a bungee string, as he told me earlier. Look at this from Rhys. I think Glenn did not expect to be getting back to the table here. And I don't...
Glenn or Dean?
Dean, sorry, Glenn.
I was going to say, when did
Where are we?
when did Glenn come on the card? Haven't seen him all day.
Dean.
How many have you had?
Nah.
You
Sorry,
sleeping
Dean.
in the back of your
Sorry,
car
Dean.
tonight, aren't you?
Where are we?
Uh-huh. Funny.
Clever shot. Quite a clever shot.
Opens up the reds.
Opens up the
Kills
reds.
the black.
Here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Stop it.
Oh.
It was called from the car park. Hang on, there it was, here it is.
Oh no.
Get that off here.
Oh no. We get to see the delay on YouTube here. He's gone the kick
Absolutely
shot, and if the table was 6 inches longer, it wouldn't have gone.
Go, Rhysy.
Rhys is 7-3 up.
Great break, Rhysy.
With a good split and the ball down.
His new favourite is the Rhysy.
He likes a bit of Rhys. He
Just the way he plays it, so
He's just carefree, mate.
like it's
Vince on table 2 here has had himself in a bit of a snooker and had to play kick shot himself, but managed to disturb quite a few balls and end up with his balls better.
might be in a little bit of hurt here. 2 rails with the red in the middle.
No, I don't think it goes on that angle.
There's your man. There's your man.
Black might be hampering
There's
ideas.
your man, Dale.
I like to try weird and random
Your man's here.
shots.
Your man Wayne.
My man.
Your man Wayne.
My man Wayne.
Is he coming out of retirement anytime soon?
Who?
Richo.
Is he? I don't know. He's only played on one of our cards many ago.
Tough snooker to get out of that one.
Takes the can down and it's over.
I don't think he needs to.
No, he doesn't.
But I would.
But I would.
This is the ball that I'd be going for. Just dropping on it now.
Yeah, I like Sean's way.
1-0.
Yeah.
She's just going to drop this in dead weight. He doesn't want to go past the straight liners.
I thought he would have played the.
She hasn't, which is good. He can run through this.
I thought Rhys would have played the yellow onto the yellow then play the yellow into the middle.
He's in the zone here, is Rhys. He's not doing much wrong.
Slightly overrun that, but
He's
he
fine. He
should
can
be
cut
fine.
this in the centre, just nudge off the top rail and
I
put the 8 ball in the left
I
centre.
vote Rhys for pockets.
Too late for that, Reddy.
Didn't want to catch that red, but left himself the long 8. Bottom right corner.
Black in the middle. Going for the top corner.
Did you have to go? No, go in centre.
Called it the first time.
Put a jinx on it. Put the bumper on it.
I think Vincey's got that, Red. Not enough bickies. So when are you playing next, Jay?
He's playing Chris Livingston.
Reedy's already hooked me up with Chris Livingston, apparently, so...
Is he?
Apparently so. He's already said you and Chris Livingston. I'm like, oh.
I want to see another female match.
Yeah.
I want to see a Scotch doubles match. I reckon that'd be good.
Yeah.
I reckon a
And
Scotch
I want to
doubles
see a
would be
6 red shootout.
Scotch doubles match would be very interesting, wouldn't it?
I reckon it'll be a great...
500 a corner.
I reckon it'll be great to watch.
Oh.
Three men versus 3 men. You know, like Monday versus Queensland or something, you know.
What's something?
WA is big. Dicko.
Yeah, there was
And Ron Kelly played with them. Oh, what
Sure.
Rustin played Steve Wilson. Rhys. Yeah.
Rhys takes it to an 8-3 lead.
Chugging along very well is Rhys. Vince isn't happy. He's going to nudge this in and go out towards the centre pocket on the right side.
Girls drink, you get with girls' glasses.
Falling a little bit short from where we want to be, but it should be okay. Really just pot this red and then just nudge into the next red.
The middle.
That's a bit rough. Stiff there, man. Not mine, it doesn't make little bit.
Great shot fight, Vince.
You like the setup? Yeah. You thought we were going to play in the car park, didn't you? Mine, mate. Gravel, mate.
Brendan Cantor in the room.
So Bo Young won't be too far behind.
Which one's this one? Brandon and Bo?
Nessie, can you please add a frame onto Vince Lee? Thank you. I know it's getting a bit late in the day, but you're Mrs. Reed, not Mr. Reed.
Just go, wait, give me a nudge. Simple.
Well, I've swapped. I would have had a dub, but I swapped seats.
Yeah.
No, well,
Take that.
I can't touch the number 5 from him.
Oh.
Can't touch the keyboard from him.
Yeah, true. True with that.
No matter what we do.
It's a shame we can't. We haven't
Rhys has got
released
into
two of those.
some mischief
What
here.
does Dan use?
Oh, that's a fantastic
He might be
shot.
staying with us at the Nationals, so I'll ask him. We have
You,
Vicky's frame.
the thing is, he had it linked up to pull stat. So someone actually made a script. So every time pull stat was live updated, it would automatically go to the stream.
Yeah, yeah, I've got that somewhere here. Full stat live score. But I can't remember how I set it up.
Ah.
It's written somewhere, but I've moved since I wrote it all up.
Can you do two? You can't run two
Can't run two
Score.
of these.
at the same time.
No. I tried
What if you get
setting it
a
up.
different one?
I tried setting it up with like player 3, player 4 instead of player 1, player 2, and then like same specs and stuff. But yeah,
You can't run it in a different folder.
And I'll make one.
That SBE SBE running it in a different folder, not in the folder that's currently in.
Yeah, I think I tried to do that too. I just need somebody that's clued up with it, maybe that's a bit more clued up than me. Because it'd be better if I could have two of them,
Looking at,
wouldn't it?
what do you reckon? He's looking at a triple or maybe a quadruple on the block. Quadruple by the looks.
And he gets it. Oh. I didn't know it was Greg's brother, eh? I was like, it looks similar. You want to ask him, mate? I'm going to get some straight shit. Mate, you're better looking well,
Who's that for? I was looking at my shirt.
You are the boss.
Yeah, but look at that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That overrules the boss.
Yeah. I like that. Hey, so true.
So you don't need another name, Nessie.
Yeah, I don't. Guys, if you haven't learned after 12 years that what I say goes, then we've got no hope. We have a love-hate relationship, we really do.
You sort of need that though, don't you?
Hey? Yeah. No, we're good mates.
Probably the first error that Rhys has actually made. Yeah. Probably the first error that he's made in quite a few frames, I reckon.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I can relieve you, but I'm going to. What do
You want to jump in here?
No, I need to hop on my computer.
I'm just going to leave what's her name for a second. Yeah, I know, they don't hear me.
Takes the yellow over the pocket here and comes back up with the yellow in the same corner. Not a great angle, but should be fine to hold.
Hang on.
He's played that nicely. Vince, I believe he is on the.
Dean.
He's on the
The
reds
other
here. I haven't really focused on this match as much. That's a great shot by Vincey. Be able to double that, keep the wide out of the pocket. And goes back up to the top and comes back down and tries to mop up the last four reds, I'd say. That's pretty good. And the issue here is the red closest to the black. Sort of hampered inside there. It's removed that problem, but hasn't really left himself an easy shot. He's got the long ball up to the top corner, but just needs to back himself to pot it. Only the one problem for Josh now is the yellow closest to the black dot. Played that fantastic. Josh has left himself a bit of a tougher yellow here than what he wanted. Just dropping this one in, leaving yourself a shot on the black. And he's gone off.
Another one. Go to the lines.
What's the score there, Reedy?
Golden.
Great shot, Rhys.
Sorry.
Nice shot there for Vincent. Nice little angle, just splayed off the bottom fence and come back up the black. They run it off two. I think he'll just use the one. Yeah, perfect for the black. Six. Vincent's found himself with a 2-frame gap.
Yeah, well, Sean, what are you drinking? Fish?
Oh, grab one of yours.
You want one of credit?
Why not?
Yeah, well. What's Rhys
Rhys is on the reds. Dean's in his bottom, I think. So, play the yellow onto the red.
I think you've just got to slow drag this in the middle, mate.
Yeah, I'll just be back in this. Or just slam it into the opposite middle. Radio myself thinking, oh yeah, we'll just then cut this into the middle. No, just slam the double in.
There you go.
Just have time out for a second. Time out.
Whatever.
Whatever, I'll go to the thing.
They're just going to run two separate folders.
Well, they pay you the big bucks.
Not anymore.
The problem is that what I just thought of doing. So I've got. So with the stock, I've got the SBE folder, which is what you need to run. Which is that folder path. That's SBE.
So I've got that one.
Yeah. So what I've
And
done.
then I think that says SBE too. Because I was playing around with that.
No. What you have to do is you have to run it with a separate folder. So you can't put
Yeah.
SBE 2, you'll only read SBE. So no matter what you name it, it has to be SBE and that's it. So what I've done is, if you create,
So that's
change
my
it.
folder that I run everything. That's the original folder.
Yeah, okay, so change that one to change that to say scoreboard. Say scoreboard 2. So rename it to scoreboard 2.
A little bit of a delay on table 2 there. Just needed to get the music sorted.
Just click on that and click on it again.
What do you want me to call?
Just get rid of the 2. Sorry, name it scoreboard. Alright, if you go in that, double click that and go in there, and then name a folder SPD. So create new folder.
Oh, I hate this new update.
So get rid of SP, get rid of these 2 here. Do that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete P3, P4. Right, so right click down here. Put in a new folder. Name it SPE.
Here we go. Yeah.
You go down here and shift. Can you press N?
That's all right.
What, Brett? And?
Yep. And then click and drag that into SPE. Yep. Alright, now we can.
You have to drive.
If you close
Just
that.
remember that.
If you close that.
I'm not.
If you close the folder, you go to the scoreboard down here, right click on it, and then click on scoreboard, edit again, or open up a second one. So if you click on folder path, click on that to browse, go to where you put scoreboard, so desktop, scoreboard, yep. Click on SP, yep, now OK. Click select files. That's going to give you your second. So if you go to your OBS, so if you
Yeah.
okay, so put
Get rid of
Josh.
these.
No, put Josh Craze.
So Rhys might be playing the yellow down to the bottom right corner.
Oh, if this works, I swear to God.
Who's this? Is he going for another?
They're in front.
I think Dean's just given Rhys a frame there again. Not sure if that yellow goes into the left middle.
I need to see what the plan of fascia asses.
Take your phone, Brent.
Very well controlled.
Yep. Update.
Got that little update. So what you need to do now is on here.
At the source.
No, if you click, no, don't do that. Right,
Looks like he's fine here.
If you click on CRP3, right click on it.
It's a nice out.
Properties.
Great out.
Go to read from file, click that. and
Mate,
browse.
he's ready. He's ready to play Stephen Hendry.
Double click on it. And then you go to score 1. Yep.
Is that score? Oh yeah, score player 1. Yep.
That's your score right there. Yep.
Half-time, can't score.
They're up by 2. Read from file.
By the way, have you let them all know that he's on the hill?
Rhys is on the hill.
On the Jack and Jill.
10-4. 3D says Jack and Jill.
Just need to change that to do it all for,
I
also
need
for
to do the
double stream.
miscellaneous, don't I?
You do it on double stream.
Should we play
Play 3 and play
3 and 4?
Commentate, yeah. You meant to be commentating. Been breaking news. Last night. 1980.
How's that looking now, Nessie?
Score player. It's looking good. Score player 1. George, I think we might have done it. For the life of me. You know how long it takes me to do this stuff? Fix it, see?
No, you need
I don't need to do that.
No, you need to do SCRP3. So score is player 1 and player 2 on the left screen, player 3 and player 4 on the right screen. Yeah, if you click on properties, that should come up with Josh Craze's name. Sorry, score.
So score player 3. Do is score player 1.
Yep, correct.
Okay. And then I'll rename that. Will I? No. No, I won't. I don't need to. I don't need to, do I? And that should be score player 2, which is score player 4. And I've just got to change the player 3. Player
Can you hear who's in the house? Nessie?
Huh?
You hear who's in the house?
Who?
Listy.
Is he really?
Listy's in the house.
There's his name. What am I up to? T2? Yeah, just don't interrupt me for a minute because I don't want to stuff it. Alright. Go back to double. Go back to there. I'm going to unlock player
P2 score.
2.
No, P2 score. No, P2 score. Go down. Go down.
Oh,
Scroll down.
dickhead, that's
There you go.
player 1, player 2. Let me
Score
just
P2.
lock them back up.
Sorry, P1 score.
I swear that happens to Dan Lynch too. It has to. Can't just happen to me. Is it? I'm going to ask him when I see him. Dan, when you go to double digits, does your link thing go out of whack?
Now all you need to do
Yes.
is drag the score over here in that one. Or matching the right side.
Oh, yep.
Vince is up 6-5.
So that's OBS, and then we have this bad boy here as well. Move you over to here.
No, you're right.
That up a fraction more, and then we go Josh. There. There. We don't have to click in this anymore.
You can still maximise that one.
It's still showing 6-4 on the stream.
Oh, is it? Oh, hang on. 10-4. 10-4 for him.
What's wrong?
And 6
It's showing 9-4 on the stream for Rhys, but over here it's 10-4. And the other one's 5-6, but it's 4-6.
This looks like it's behind.
Yeah, it is.
You
It's
drag
way
it forward.
behind. It's way behind. Hang on. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. So this is your live one.
Yep.
That's your YouTube. And then,
Well, we'll test it out in a second, Nessie.
right, well, I'm going to leave you with that because
That is a great shot by Dean. Beautiful shot.
You're my favourite. You're dropped.
Reedy's gone. He's out of the
Jay's
picture.
going to come and live with us. Live with me.
You can keep the good looks in the relationship. I think I'm just more useful. Oh, sorry, Brisbane are up by 3 points. Great shot.
That's another great shot. You'll be playing this the bottom left on the screen. Big pocket down there with the red.
You play Rhys and I get on I've got a card. Big pocket. Big pocket. What's the number on it?
And the black sits there.
Black magic.
I don't. Don't think it really matters it sitting there. To be honest, it's a interesting shot. I thought Rhys might have just potted the one over the pocket, then laid up a snooker and hoped that being fouled or potentially potted the black after hitting the red, maybe. Got the mass A, but it's very easy for it to go very wrong here. It's played it very well. It's pulled another one back.
I like to see Ross. I want to play a Scotch doubles with him. He wants to see Hendry versus Ronnie O'Sullivan. He wants to see Jake McCart. Well, I've been spoiled with pockets, so you know what I mean? That was worth every penny I got for that. Sick of seeing these underrated
Undercards.
Nice effort by Vinci there. Not much more he could have done.
Hasn't hit that too well. What a nice one.
Gone in off on the break.
Hasn't hit that too well.
Didn't really connect overly well.
Mike number 2.
Jumped in your grave.
That's right. Just a bit of Roman Rindos.
So when I open my tool, I open my normal SBU.
The open one.
So I normally would go. I normally just click on scoreboard.
Yeah, if you click on that, that's fine.
Yeah, so that
I think you might be able to just red him on the rail.
So the first one, your first file path is the one on the
And
desktop.
then be able to play the red
and then
that's
your second file path on the next one will be scoreboard.
just
then
below
SPL.
the black.
So
Right.
desktop,
So maybe
scoreboard, SPL.
break it out,
Right.
but
So I might go
from here it
scoreboard
looks a
2.
little bit too
I
straight.
might rename this as scoreboard 2 and I might rename that as scoreboard 1.
No, because you'll need an SPU. It's got to be SPU. Otherwise,
okay.
it won't read it.
And I just open up this one under scoreboard
Yeah, well,
as my second one.
you can run that as scoreboard, and but I wouldn't do it now.
No.
Wait till
Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
wait till the end of the day.
Does this black go? Playing double.
Yes, it does.
And he's nailed the double. Well done.
Well done, Rhys.
Rhys just won that.
Rhys is on fire.
Can you grab that up? Hey, can you pass me that iPad?
Well done, Rhys. Great finish. 11-5. What a win! What a win.
Turn our attention to the other match now.
We are
6-all.
6-all. Well, we
Going to be a battle.
Wow, Well, Reedy did say in his interviews before he started that Rhys was his player of the card last match, so last money match. So it's I don't know. I think he might have taken that mantle again. I reckon he's almost favoured him. And unfortunately, Chris Livingston was his. Fortunately for you, Sean, Chris Livingston was his favourite. But
Yeah.
Rhys might have taken that role at that spot again. So who knows? Players on table 2 have just gone for a quick toilet break. Not a scheduled break, just a quick toilet break. Josh was looking a bit shaky there for a while. Got away to a nice little lead, but Vince pegged him back and took the lead there. But Josh has been able to peg it back. Good contact on the break. Didn't get a ball, and both colours are looking good. You're probably choosing red here, but the issue with red is the starting ball. There is no starting ball that's clear. You're going to have to. The red in the top left corner is probably the only one that's on, and awkward queuing, probably a ball you don't want to take, but red's definitely the option, so I think he's going to have to take it now. As Reedy almost fell up the stairs.
It's hard to fall up.
It's hard to fall up, but he made a open table. Vinny's missed out. As I said, it was a tough shot having to queue over. 6 apiece.
Just me. It's my last one. This one is for me. Last one.
Reedy's about to get in trouble. I can feel it.
Just give me a go. No more.
He's put the reins on him. He's about to sneak one more in.
No, well, she's turned off the bar account.
Oh no, the account's being paid off.
It's been suspended. Yes, Nancy. Oh, okay, I'm coming, baby.
Josh, a great opportunity here to fix up a missed opportunity that Vince couldn't complete. I see Bo Young's in the room, ready for his match in the next time slot. Macquin's there. Boys are on the practice table. Practicing hard. Keenan Sigler, Brennan Cantor. Boys are definitely getting some minutes on the table, fine-tuning. Josh with a good opportunity here to take the lead again after being behind for the last hour. I think he can, no, he can't get enough of the cue ball on this to drag it back. So this is one that he's going to have to either play dead weight or push through it, try and get between the two yellows to take the more central red. He's choosing to leave himself on the lower of the reds. I don't know about you, Reedy, but I feel like
okay.
I probably would have played through that a little bit.
If I'm now, and I heard you use this expression, just the other day. You've got a marker here, and it's the yellow that's closest. Okay, didn't play that well, but you had the marker that was closest to the ball, and that was my marker then to come down for the black.
He can play this with a bit of screw and play it into the yellow to hold the cue ball here to play the back.
Yeah, but it's very hard to get right on them because it's travelling. You're travelling. You're probably more likely to lose the white.
He
played it well.
Good result. Good result.
Hey boys, I'm out of here. You're out of here?
Good finish there by Josh. Takes the lead again after being behind since the first couple of frames.
I'm allowed one.
You're in the open room, so? Or is this Aussie Cup? Yeah, okay.
I'll see you guys in all.
See you, bud.
See you in all of
Take care, travel. Safe travel.
See you, legend.
I'll send you some details.
Thanks, mate. A little bit of a clustered table
I
here.
need to sit down. Good plan of fasciitis. Yeah, I'll pay that. $150 bill. 150, yeah.
Josh is decided to take reds here. Just saying, clustered table. Got his angle to be able to sort of stun into it. Probably a little bit of screw into this pack just to get some promotion, just to see what's going to happen. Got to land on a ball, which he has done, which is good. That red should pass that yellow into the side pocket, which it does. It's just a matter of connecting everything here. With that red down the bottom, down the bottom end of the table near the balk is the problem ball. You know, the transitioning from the top of the table to the bottom of the table back up to the top of the table is going to be the difficult. It's going to be the difficult part. I'm not sure the red that's near the 8 ball actually passes that red near the left corner. So there's a bit of work to do, and I believe that he'd want to get rid of one of those 2 balls, and I reckon he would want to get rid of the one closest to the pocket.
154. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dino, can you just get that?
Just fixed it. I just fixed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Put that on your foot. Roll your foot around on that.
Reedy's been sitting down all day and he's ended up with plantar fasciitis, which is I didn't know you could get it in your bum.
See what he's got on it. You should see what he's got
Taped to his foot.
taped to his
Oh,
foot.
yeah. That's why I had to wear those shoes all those times. He went, Reedy, where's your thing? I said, mate, you had my feet.
Josh has found a way of going in off there. Vince is.
You have no idea.
Have you really helped? Have you
Oh, I
helped?
love you. See, then we don't have to worry about doing the bloody and moving the thing and doing the thing.
We're there.
We've done it.
We are there.
It's only at the end of the comp, but you know.
Ready for Christmas.
Well, see, I never used to have to worry about it, Jay, because I used to only do one table.
Yep.
But then we started getting bigger and bigger, and Brent wanted to. He says, "Dales, do you reckon you can do 2 tables at a time?" I went, "Oh, Jesus!" Like,
Most girls do say that when they get asked to do 2 at a time.
I'm like,
Sorry,
I don't
sorry,
know.
shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, so stopping into here. Where do we have to stop?
Don't put it on speaker. You're not on it at the moment.
Just left himself a little bit too much there with leaving himself a little bit straight on the ball on the top of the table a few shots ago. Josh this is a tough shot. A ball that's not hard up against the rail, about an inch off the rail, and having to somehow get position twice, but pretty much twice on the same side of the table is going to be tough. And going for position, and he got position, but tough shot. The tables are playing a little bit tighter. Just a reminder, guys, that next match and he's gone off in a centre bag. Almost seemed unlosable from where he was. As I was saying, guys, don't forget our main events tonight. We have Brendan Cantor versus Bo Young and Keenan Sigler versus Macron Fernandez. Keenan's come across from WA to take on this money match against Macron, so we're looking forward to what the West can bring. Great shot by Josh, great shot.
Brisbane Lions.
So Carlton after the start have relinquished quite a handy lead to now be a few goals down. Josh is in a little bit of no man's land here. He's either overplayed or underplayed it there. Oh wow, Reedy's handed over a fruit tingle. And good heavens.
They're sweet, aren't they?
Oh
How
wow.
good is it?
Wowee. It definitely feels like a pack of definitely tastes like a pack of fruit tingles. Vince, a good opportunity here to level things up. Definitely isn't in off, so he can just drop this in. Brisbane with a shot in front of goal as well, so Vince is going to make no mistake here and level things up at 7 apiece. She does.
Let it go.
Nessie's loving this. Nessie's loving this.
Oh.
Tied at 4 apiece. A race to 4 now. Table 2. Josh at the table with some tough yellows. Really, really good shot. Really good shot here. Starting to take this one next to the 8 ball. Played it well, probably wanted to get past that yellow. Can cut this yellow top left, nudge into the 8 ball, possibly separating the 8 ball and the red a little bit more, leaving himself a shot in the centre. She has done very well. And the benefit of this is Josh can now just drop this in. Possibly can come off the bottom rail if he wanted to, but it looks like he's playing a little bit low. No, he's running through off the bottom rail. Oh, geez, this needs to slow down. Caught the red, which is good. And he's screw off this yellow, catch the red a little bit. Doesn't want to, probably doesn't even need a screw. Probably just stun this, just to keep the white in a position to be able to get on the black. I actually don't know why he's done that. Playing that, it would have been playing a cue ball into the red and playing it from there. Looks like it does pass the red into the left corner. No, it doesn't. He's lining up the top right. Great shot. Great shot by Josh. Good finish. Tastes like mint sauce. I feel like I've just had roast lamb and mint sauce. Like mint jelly sort of stuff.
Yeah, I can see how you think that. Let me have another sip and let me tell you what I think. Hang on a second. I'll just test out the next 3 sips.
These fruit tangles, which they've got me on. I've just had a mouthful. And just reminded me. Fruit tangle. Oh, it's a fruit tangle.
It's a fruit tangle.
Well, they've got the spelling in a tangle.
Yeah, fruit tangle.
I just had a mouthful before, and it just reminded me of lamb with mint with mint jelly.
They're my new favourite.
Got to get on the tropical punch. Tropical punch are amazing.
Punch, one of them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
In a red and yellow can. Blue and yellow can.
I haven't had a drink for a while. Probably since Gruffy's birthday last year, which was in June. And so, yeah, like a big drink, but I reckon I could knock a few of them in.
Oh dear.
My mum will like them.
Oh dear. And this is why Reedy's driving home.
Yeah. He's off the drink.
Vince on the reds here. He's going to take this one in the top corner, is he? I'm not sure this red goes in the top left corner. I feel like he wants to play this and probably drag the cue ball across the top rail.
If you're hungry, won't you? If you're hungry, you tell me if you want something to eat.
Just falling a bit short there. As Vince, you can see, just gesturing, dropping his hand there. You want it to be possibly another 6 inches over to the left side of the table. I'm not sure that this red in the bottom right corner goes in at pace, so he needs to land on it pretty well just to drop it in and make sure he lands below the yellow, which is just next to it on the balk.
Where do you want to play? I don't care, I'll put you wherever you want to go.
Put him on table 5. We don't have a camera on that one.
I think that we're seeing a better view.
Josh, a really good opportunity here. Yellows are still tough. Doesn't have table control anywhere. That shot gives him table control. So not only has he got the red covered on the right near the centre, he's got red covered down here on the left, bottom left, and the red sort of the highest red on the table is blocked from most pockets as well. So I think we might find Josh do Reedy's favourite shot here and just play knock his ball in and take the turnover. Considering the layout of the Reds, I think Reedy will approve. I think Reedy will approve of this shot. Which he has done. Could have nearly played it well enough to keep control.
SBE, my scoreboard 1. Scoreboard SBE, my scoreboard 2. Got it. Oh, shot.
Good shot by Vince.
Good effort, Vince.
Sean,
You are
see you, mate. Take care of yourself.
Thank you for commentating.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you for being on the card too. Oh, you played amazing. You capitalised on it. It's the same as
Plop that in.
and it was
Got a long combo shot down in the bottom right corner. Is he on the one down here? I'm a little bit. I should be able to see. I'm behind it. It does look like he's on this one in the bottom left corner.
No, I'm not.
A little bit of swerve.
Sorry. It's easy.
I play left-handed.
Yeah. Oh, we've been.
I'm ambidextrous as well.
Alright, see you done. What time are they open till? 8:30. Alright, so you've got till.
An hour and a half.
So we'll do 8 o'clock or something. But I wonder what time they close.
I think we might find Josh take this into the centre now, rather than taking this one in the corner. I think he'll use a natural angle of the one in the corner here to get in a good position to take the yellow into the top left corner. Just doesn't want to come back too far. Perfect. No, that's perfect. Just going to play this a little bit thin, making sure he does get to the left-hand side of the table, probably around the line of the centre pockets, but to the left, just to the left of the centre of the table as well.
Back when and Craig were playing for tennis, I think. Yeah, and and they're like, Reedy. You can call it. He's like, mate, I'm watching.
Jared, good to see you still here. Jeff, glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, he's yeah.
This needs to slow down. And it has done just enough. Good angle as well. Can just run through this, come off the top rail, probably land in line with where the yellow is now. Doesn't want to come too far down, which he has done. Got a nice little knock into the centre pocket here to get a 2-frame advantage, which he originally started the match with, which he's done well. 9-7 to Josh. Reedy, I know you're not anywhere near the microphone at the moment, so I'll relay to the many viewers that we currently have.
74. It's going strong.
Going strong. I'm sure there's a lot of people sitting there watching the AFL at the moment.
Yes.
But how are you seeing the events on table 2?
Table 2.
Table 2.
I think.
Does Josh run away, or is Vince tightening this back up again? Josh started with a 2-0 advantage.
I think Vince is there to the end, mate. He's just a grinder.
He's a grinder, yep.
And unless they're pot outs, well, I see Vince in the picture. How do you see it playing out?
Looks like the players are taking a quick break. I feel like I'm not sure. I love Vince's game, but I don't see him winning another frame here at the moment. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this goes even deeper, but I'm sort of seeing Josh get back into gear where he was at the start. He's finishing out his frames and finishing off outs, where Vince is starting to make some mistakes. So we'll see. Josh has the break to begin with here. Good opportunity to break and run and get to the hill. Put the pressure on Vince to hold serve a couple of times. So players are on a little break. If you just joined us, they've just gone for their bathroom break and have their scheduled break after each 8 frames. So bear with us. We will be back in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, 100%. He's back. It's not on mute.
Not a mute.
No. No. So she's left the buzzer here with me.
Yep, no problems.
So she's like, oh really? So we want to buy you dinner.
Finn's just making sure there's traffic, making sure it's difficult for Josh to attempt it out. Which I'm sure with this layout, he probably would not be thinking of attempting running out here.
I like that one.
Not a bad little shot there from Josh. Obviously forcing Vince to play the nearest yellow. Just wants to glide off it, make sure he doesn't open the path for the red to go into the left corner pocket, which he's done. Josh has opened this up now. Vince has got a couple of tough options. He's got the yellow, which is above the 8-ball. He's got a tough cut in the top right corner, but he's also got the opportunity to pot the yellow into the centre, which is just the one above the centre, which it looks like he's going to be taking on. He's taken the first option, and he's left himself pretty orderly. Try to play safe. Probably would have benefited from possibly catching that yellow a little bit thicker, moving it a little bit more towards the balk and towards the right centre, the right corner pocket. Josh happy to slow play this out. Vince has got an opportunity here to possibly run this yellow into the centre pocket and then maybe play a long double. The yellow, which is on the bottom rail, possibly doubling that up inside the red up in the top left corner. Might look at taking it on now. Hence, shot clock's down into 5 seconds. Hasn't got enough of it, but he's got the safety. Left a path for this yellow to get through, but I don't think it's of any benefit. He probably has to catch. You probably want to cut it off the red on the left side and then onto the red that's over the pocket to open that red up away so he can pot his yellow. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. I feel like Josh can play this red hard into the rail off the yellow, and it'll be an in or over, and possibly can clear out the path for his red, which is on the left rail. Didn't get the result he was after. Reedy's coming back to join me in the com box.
Yes.
Gone to stretch his plantar fasciitis.
I'm saving myself for the big girl, but I'm happy to join from Nessie's seat. Sit down and do it. Yeah.
Is this seat invisible? Or?
Yeah, no.
He doesn't like it.
I'm gonna do it.
He was the one who wanted to get that seat originally, was he not?
No, I'm just gonna sit here for a second. I'm just saving myself up for the big girl. Big girl's coming up. Okay, so where are we? We're at
8-7 to Josh. Josh is on reds.
8-7, is it?
8-7, Josh on reds.
9-7 it is.
Oh, sorry, 9-7. Sorry, I can't count. It says 9 right in front of me, and I'm still saying 8. I think he's going to run this red down the bottom end of the table and just play safety. But he's left him off.
This is what I was saying to you. He's such a solid grinder. He's not going to go away.
Tough out to attempt from here. It looks to be pretty straight on this red down the bottom right corner. So getting up the table is going to be tough. I've seen Robbo play at pockets one here where he's deep screw all the way back to the top corner, full end of the table, which he almost managed to pull off had he have not pulled that yellow.
Gee, cued it lovely.
And if he had not made contact with that yellow, I reckon he would have possibly landed absolutely perfect.
Yeah. It was cued a delight. Just come up short.
Good attempt, just didn't get it thick enough. And even if you got it thick enough, I'm not sure whether that would have reached the pocket. I thought I was your favourite. How's he getting the spiky ball? Ah, Reedy, unlucky. Oh, here we go. I'm getting the raw treatment here.
Spiky balls.
Spiky balls. Spiky balls. He's got a bit of a free shot in this one down the rail down the bottom right corner here, which Vince will probably look more than likely take.
I'm going to take the one closest here. I'm going to get closer to it. I'm going to make sure of this rail ball. I'm going to take the one that's going down towards the top of the table and then getting closer to this.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Vince is in or over here. I don't think he wants it to be in. I think he's just going to over it. Yeah. No, he's potted it. He's potted it.
Nicely cued.
"86 people joining us here, Reedy, watching the final stages of the third session of this match. Josh Craze versus Vince Lee. Exciting finish. We've had a lot of close matches so far this weekend.
I'm just going to take my medicine and take this on over here and come over and play for a selection of 2 balls.
Reedy, you're pointing, and the people at home can't see what you're pointing at.
Sorry, mate. I'm going to take the one on the left-hand side that he's playing.
Yep.
Coming over and have a selection of 2 balls.
Yep. So just making sure he hits down on the ball, just changing the angle off the rail a bit, which didn't hit exactly the way he wanted it. But how do you pot it?
Just pulled out of that a little.
How do you pot it? Prime possum, absolutely prime possum.
Yeah, possums are prime.
They are. Now the issue for Josh here is there is the option of going the kick shot off the left side rail, but you're on the risk of not leaving yourself a shot on the 8 ball should you pot it.
I'm going to nick it closer to the pocket and send the white around the table.
Yep.
And I actually don't mind his shot there because it's pretty safe.
I reckon he would have minded that white, probably been a little bit further down the table, probably about 6 inches.
The fine nick gets it right over the pocket and you bring it right up the top.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's my shot.
Yep. But I think there's a pretty simple safety here for Vince. As I take another slurp of my lamb with mint sauce. The issue here for Vince is he's left at one rail, which is almost you're playing to pot the white, and he hasn't got it. How do you pot it? He still had a shot on the 8 ball. Vince has got what he wanted here. Reedy, are you taking the ball on the top rail here and dropping it in, going the centre, and then going the one down the right rail?
No, I'm probably taking
this one now, which he's doing, and then taking the top, and then taking the one in the centre.
I'd probably leave the rail ball to last, the one on the back. I know everyone plays it differently.
Looks like he's taken it on next,
which is okay. This is quite natural.
I probably would have left myself a little bit closer.
It's sort of safe as well.
Yeah, see, I'm probably trying to get myself a bit closer.
It's fine, he did weights it, he's fat on the black for the centre.
I feel like this shot's a little bit tougher than what it needs to be.
It is, but it's just a dribble in, and he's going to be fat.
Played it well, really well controlled.
So much for my dribble. So much for my dribbling.
So much for your dribbling, and so much for me thinking that Vince was not going to get another frame in this match.
Well, I actually I said 7. I think it was 7. So.
Well. Possible 4 frames left in this match.
Which is okay.
Definitely running behind schedule for the main draw, but for the main card. But that's just the way things go. I've experienced that for the year.
But the thing is, with this venue though, Brent just told me before, there's no restriction to be out by 12, so which is good.
That's good.
Start half an late though too.
Vince gets a red into the left centre. Red's probably the go-to colour here. We'll perhaps take the yellow, the red into the top left corner.
Yes.
Probably come back an inch, and then use the red that's above the line of yellow, 8-ball yellow, just to get into the pack and just looks like his yellows is his choice. Yellow's been the flavour here, Reedy.
I don't mind the yellows here.
Oh no. Looked like you missed that. Sorry that we were watching the footy.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be quick. What time you got? 7:30. That's fine.
We did start half an hour late.
Vince looks like he's taking this yellow off the red. Ended up in a double kiss. Not sure that was a shot. Everything's open now on these reds. Josh, a really big opportunity to put himself on the hill here. Just needs to get into this out here. First shot's tough. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. Oh.
Ah! Dropped.
No.
Technically, when all the balls stop, you reach. It's been a big day, don't worry.
Maybe get paid $25 an hour.
Got home with about $200. She's done well this weekend. She's worked for us. Bless her. My theory is if you're going to be here anyway and you're just going to be sitting around, why not do something and sit around and,
Exactly.
get paid for it?
Exactly. Why not?
You're going to be here sitting around anyway.
Agreed.
Why not? Get a quick 50. Couldn't have her do the main event though and not give her buy her a meal. She's in her face. She's like, really?
Really? Good night. She's been a superstar today.
Yeah.
And last night as Alicia, she has not missed a match.
Yeah, been unreal. I need to find out her surname though, so I can tag her when I do my wrap up. She's done every match. Done every match, hasn't she?
Going on strong, isn't it?
Just didn't want to be hard up against the rail there.
Wait. Wait on that.
It looks like he's on it.
I don't think so. I think he's looking for the corner.
I'm not sure it passes. Not sure it passes into the centre, but definitely he's definitely on it. So guys, just to reiterate on that ruling just before about that ball, referee had already started the shot clock, deeming the balls had come to rest, which is why the ball's respotted. So technically you can say the ball hasn't stopped moving because it dropped in after it technically stopped. But as I was saying, it's similar to golf. We see the ball sitting on the side of the cup for sometimes 30 seconds before falling in, and that's just the grass moving underneath the ball, same as the felt moving underneath the ball on a pool table. So the rules have been changed recently by the IRO that the 5-second rule has now been removed, and it's up to the referee when it deems the balls have stopped, which is when the time gets restarted. So that is why the ball was respotted, because referee deemed the balls to have stopped and she restarted the shot clock. I'm glad Vince is having a go at this, because I don't believe another safety is really required here. He's hitting them well enough. Home tables. Great shot. That's a great shot there. Great shot by Vince. Bowie. Good to see you, mate. How are you? You good? Boy. Ready? Up. Watching you hit a few balls over there. Rhythm's good. All right. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Just done, man. Done. Nice little clearance there from Vinny. Oh no. watch. Just to rub some salt in the wound. Josh with the break on the hill. Come up dry. Oh, come up dry. Vince, a great opportunity here to get a frame closer. I never used to have a problem with it.
Dan, when you go to double digits in your thing, you have to alter it. You have to, like, you know, arrow across.
I used to.
Hope to God he says yes.
I never had that problem. Whenever you had a central alignment,
Yeah, if you have, probably if your numbers are a little smaller. I don't know.
I never had an issue with it. Generally, when you put the numbers in and you made it centered, it would use the center. But for some reason, the alignment is, the indent is. Yep. Yep. Yes.
3 goals. 2.
He rattles the ball. These reds are good. These reds are really good. Josh just needs to drop this one in the bottom right corner down here, leave himself just enough off the rail to stun the ball into the left centre, the one that's on the balk. Decided to get in amongst them. Probably looking to screw back into the side rail here. Doesn't want to come too far. Wants to make sure he's on the low side, which he has done nicely. I'm guessing probably just going to either drop this in dead weight or possibly stun back. He wants to not be straight and not high on this red. He wants to be able to sort of be straight on it as we see it from here, so he can use a natural angle to come to the side rail near the left centre of the opponent, the one in the top right corner, which he has done, which is this straight line as we see it from here. This will be his natural angle. Just a natural angle here for Josh. I think Josh is a little bit worried about the angle here, but he's digging into his screwing. Caught it. I don't think he's on. Hasn't left himself on. Oh, great shot. It's a great shot. Get off. Just needed to stay off the rail.
That's the word the cracker better say. Fucking worse than rusty. Have a look. Chocolate.
Trying to hold for the 8 ball in the centre. He has. Trying to hold for the 8 ball in the centre. And he has absolutely had a nightmare there as Josh. Oh, is it going to roll far enough? No, it's not. It's had a big opportunity there to get a frame back, but I think he's done. I think Josh just rolls this in. Well done, Josh. Josh takes out the match 11-8. Jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Vince got ahead 4-2. And Josh, once getting ahead, did not relinquish the lead. Very entertaining match. Some high quality pool. Also some mistakes which both players will probably look back and rue, but this is the nature of the game. We will look at heading over for some post-match interviews before we head to the main matches. We have on table 1 we have Brendan Cantor and Bo Young, and on table 2 we will have Macwin Fernandez versus Keenan Sigler. Hang around for the interviews, they'll be nice and quick. We will start a new stream for the final matches.
the shit seats that we have to go through, and the conversation sometimes when it's not your night.
Yeah.
Tough night at the office.
Yeah, it was. I started off okay, to be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, Rhys spotted some good balls, but I think there was a lot of frames where I lost it rather than him winning it.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of frames where I missed probably the last colour or the black, and I just left the whole table open for him, which meant that he could just be a bit more looser with the white ball without actually paying the consequences. I think that let me down, so I think I just need to tighten up. Looking back at it, I think a lot of frames I should have just tightened up a little bit rather than being so aggressive. Yeah, it was 2-all. I potted a thin black, clipped off the red and went in off. That hurt.
A turning point there, wasn't it?
And then when he fluked the black, that kicked me whilst I was down, I think. And then, you look at those 2 frames alone, that brings it back to 9-7, and it's anyone's. So
of course it is.
yeah, but no, fair play to Rhys. He played well. He potted some good balls, and I think he doubled about 3 or 4 blacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, next time.
I thought he was quite solid today,
Yeah.
Rhys, and it possibly wasn't your day, but I really appreciate you playing on the card, and hopefully we get you again.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Dino.
Cheers, Rhys. Thank you.
Hello, mate.
Hey, ready?
Congratulations,
Thank
bud.
you very much.
Mate, tonight you were awesome.
Yeah, I didn't feel good, but yeah, Dean was a really good player, so I just felt like when there was chances there, I capitalised, and I think that's what got me over the line. So,
Just when you were in the balls, mate, you were potting really well. Your white ball control was awesome. You made a lot of good doubles tonight.
yeah, no, I'm not very good at doubles. My worst sort of shot, so I was surprised to get them. I think that was the difference,
Is it getting easier playing money games? Do you feel like for you?
It never gets easier. I feel nervous all the time, but I feel like nerves are good because like heightens the senses and stuff. They reckon, so I feel like make less mistakes than normally, I guess.
Yeah.
It feels harder, but
Well, mate, you're just kicking goals every time we get you on these things, and I can't wait to get you on another one. We could probably, obviously, possibly Christmas Cup. We want you there at the Christmas Cup. We don't, not necessarily a money game because I'm not sure if you're a fan of the tables, but yeah, getting you down to the Christmas Cup's on my priority.
yeah, I'll probably be there. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Okay, but again, mate, you've really surprised, and people are excited to see you play.
Yeah, it's been fun. Like I said, nerve-wracking, but it's been fun. But yeah, Dean was a very good player, even though the scoreboard didn't look like it, but they were all close frames, just one or two misses, could have went either way, really.
All right, great talking to you, and we've got to sort of get on with the rest of it.
Yep.
Hopefully you stay around, watch a bit more pool, and
I'll keep playing Richard Williams,
and
hopefully I can beat him.
good on you, buddy. Thank you,
Ready,
and well,
20 up.
congratulations.
Thanks.
And just the final two people. Hey, Vinny. This is the shit seat. I thought you were solid as hell tonight. I thought you grinded, you tried everything. Mate, I thought you were quite good.
Yeah, Josh is a very, very solid player himself, and congratulations to him. I fought my way back, and off on that ball there. Just,
Really hurt you.
Yeah, that just hurt me. But he won't stop me, and I'll be playing another match.
Yeah, for sure, mate. You're a wonderful pool player, mate, and I won't keep you. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, but one thing I want to put out there, I want to bring me, Josh, and Kyle, and we've got ex-boys the next really match. See,
Okay.
yeah. yeah, we go from there.
Go from
Next
there.
boys, we're coming for you.
Okay, good on you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll come and see you.
Thanks, mate.
Just no. Joshy,
Hello, mate.
wow. I didn't know what to expect tonight. Look, we can't always play our best when we play these games. Look, I thought Vinny, he threw everything at you. He was very solid tonight.
Yeah, always.
And how did you see the game going?
It started off really well. I went 2-0 up. Felt really good. And then yeah, obviously Vince, obviously a very good player, very solid. Got his way back into the game, and it was from there. It was to and fro. Like he put some good work in to get in front of me, and then I put good work in to get back into it, and then kind of threw it away. It was kind of like like a seesaw. He done some good work to get back into it, then maybe missed the ball, and then when I got back in front, I was making a mistake. So it was yeah. I think anyone watching can sort of see he definitely wasn't at our best tonight. But yeah, that's the way it goes really. Didn't break well at all, to be honest, either of us.
Mate, you're a class player, and obviously there's levels more to you with more time on the table, and we hope that you continue to keep playing.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And we get you on another one of these cards next time, or a couple
of course. I'd love to do it.
Love to keep doing it. You enjoy them?
Yeah, I do enjoy them. Even though it looks like I don't enjoy them, I do enjoy them. Yeah, no, it's good. And even leading up to this one, I actually practiced like 4 or 5 times leading up to this, which is the most I've practiced in it's about 12, 15 years.
And you enjoyed it?
Been playing well, and yeah, and then didn't quite put it on here tonight, but I feel like playing someone like Vince, if you do make a mistake, he's going to punish you, So it's a pleasure playing Vince. So thanks for the game. Thanks to you guys as well for setting this up. It was a good set. The tables played well. Thanks to Alicia for reffing. And yeah, thanks to some of my friends that came over to support me. I really appreciate it.
Good on you, mate. And did you have any backers, or you went yourself?
I just put it out myself. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's.
Mate, congratulations again, mate. We thoroughly enjoy having you on Reedy's Q Sports Money Matches, and can't wait to see you again.
Cheers, Reedy. Thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, guys. I'm so awkward.
Hello.
Hello, mate. It's time to get into the main events. There were some good matches there. Rhys was enormous in his match versus Phenomenal.
Has he overtaken Chris Livingston as your player of the card again?
He's actually has overtaken and got the player of the card again, but slightly in front of, but with still games to go.
Yep.
But you could call me biased there, because I do favour.
Like a bit of Rhys Daly.
Yeah, Rhys Daly is on fire, but yeah, I'd say Rhys slightly in front of Chris, with a couple of matches to go, and who knows? I think there's some bottlers coming up.
Well, matches to go. We've got Bo Young versus Brendan Cantor on table 1, and on table 2 we have Macklin Fernandez versus WA's Keenan Sigler.
I can't race to 15. Can't pick it.
15,
can't pick it. Won't pick it. And good luck to him.
Looking forward to calling him with you.
Wonderful, and I'll be calling it with you.
We'll see you on the next